Superhero cartoons are for children, right? Wrong! Dead wrong! Welcome to Kevin's commentary on comics. Now, if you are a Hulu subscriber, formerly known as Hulu Plus, I think it's now just purely Hulu, you may have seen the ads or the tags or whatever they have up there as suggestions for watching one of the Hulu original programs called The Awesomes. I mean, I sure did, and I thought, hey man, I like superheroes. I'm okay with cartoons. Let's give this a try. You know what? Very glad I did. Now, The Awesomes is the creation of Seth Meyers and Mike Shoemaker, and it is the cartoon about a superhero team known as, who else? The Awesomes. There's a ragtag team of heroes put together after the original team disbanded because its leader, Mr. Awesome, decided to retire and head off to space. Now, the show also features Seth Meyers as the voice of the lead character, or the leader of the team, known as Proc. I believe it's Dr. Professor or Professor Doctor or something like that, but he just mainly goes by Proc. And I'm not really sure what I thought of Seth Meyers prior to this. I know he was on Saturday Night Live and he did the weekend updates with Amy Poehler. And I know he has his own talk show now, but I've honestly not seen it. So I really had probably just no opinion whatsoever on him. But after watching these, I've gone through basically the first two seasons and just started the third. Got a lot of talent as far as voiceover work goes. I didn't even know that was him until I saw the credits that it was Seth Meyers. So good stuff from him on the voice work. Now, joining Meyers is a ton of his buddies from Saturday Night Live. Regular cast members include Ike Barinholtz, who voices Muscle Man, who is a super strong dude. Taran Killam as Frantic, who has super speed. Bobby Lee as Sumo, who is more Hulk-like. Normally, he's a quiet 10 or 11-year-old. Tim is his name. But when he's angered, he turns into the powerful Sumo. Paula Pell is Gadget Gal, one of the original Awesomes from the 40s and 50s, whose aging has been reversed, but her brain is still set firmly in the 40s. Emily Spivey is Concierge, the team's administrative coordinator. Kenan Thompson as Impresario, who can create mental projections a la Green Lantern, but due to his mommy issues, all of his projections have his mother's face and voice. And finally, Rashida Jones as Hotwire, who has electrical powers and a mysterious past. In addition to the main team, there's also Josh Myers as Perfect Man. He was a part of the original Awesome team and decided to quit when Mr. Awesome left. He was around a little bit for the first season, had a little bit more of a bigger part in the second season, and has actually become an official member in the third season. Perfect Man is a Superman archetype, and is really full of himself. I mean, if you are Perfect Man, why would you not have a perfect ego to go along with it? Now, Bill Hader plays the arch nemesis, Dr. Moleclio, and I have a hard time with this name, Moleclio. I have a hard time with a lot of words, as you know, if you watch this series with any regularity. But at any rate, I can't tell you what a joy it is every time Moleclio is on screen. Bill Hader does a great voice for him. His look is awesome. The character is awesome. He's just a lot of fun, and he for my mind, he just steals the show whenever they feature him in any manner on The Awesomes. Steve Higgins of The Tonight Show fame voices Mr. Awesome, Proc's father, and the hero who formed the team. He's kind of a mix of Captain America and Superman, probably more Superman than Captain America. But he left the Earth in the first episode to retire in space. Now, he wasn't used much in the first season, little glimpses here and there. Came much more prominent in the second season and has a rather significant role so far in the third season. Other big names have guest or reoccurring roles on the show, such as Amy Poehler, one of my all-time favorite people, as Jacqueline Stone, Proc's girlfriend, at least in the second season. Will Forte as Moleclio Jr., Maya Rudolph as Lady Moleclio. I cannot say it. This does not come off my tongue at all. Honestly, I didn't know Rudolph was playing Lady Moleclio until I researched this and found out who actually did her voice. She is awesome in this character. I really, really love it. Others that have small appearances include Andy Samberg, Colin Quinn, Fred Armisen, and Jack McBrayer. So there's a lot of talent on this thing, and it really, really shows. So yes, the voice casting is excellent, but the stories themselves are also really good. It dips nicely into the comic genre and includes such classic comic plots as alternate realities, 40s, 50s, 60s teams, versions of these teams and their appearances during those times. Check out Gadget Gal in the 90s here. Kind of looks like Rogue. Got villains with henchmen, and all the superheroes that they show usually have crazy powers. You really have to kind of watch and just see what characters pop up for all the superheroes. So the Awesomes are not the only superheroes. They're really just one of a large population of superheroes. And as you watch just scenes that they don't have names, they don't have voices, they just show them doing their powers. There was one guy who I could only assume was named Hashtag because every one of his moves had, riding out there with a hashtag clobber and hashtag ouch and that type of stuff. It was really funny. Did I mention it was a comedy? Could probably tell by the cast members, but yes, it is definitely a comedy, and it is also definitely aimed at adults. It has the TV 14 rating, just shy of the TV MA, which would be mature audiences only. So it does deal with adult content. Any bad words, significantly bad words are bleeped out, and if they ever actually show nudity, it's pixelated. So, older teenager could watch this and probably get a good kick out of it. My girls, being 10 and 8, are not the right age group for this yet, which is too bad because I think they would enjoy it as well, but just a little beyond what I think they should be watching right now. The animation, I want to say, is very Hanna-Barbera-like, but a lot faster and smoother and more colorful. It's simple, but really, really good animation. The fluidity of the characters as they are moving is great. The action scenes are great. They have a couple of really good, almost 3D-ish looking punches and that type of thing. Really, really dig the overall style, look, and feel of the show, as well as the great vocal characteristics and the stories themselves. So the first 2 full seasons are available on Hulu right now. They are 10 episodes each, I believe. The 3rd season has started. I think it's around 3 or 4 episodes. Unlike Netflix with their original programming, and they basically just drop the entire season all at once, so you can just binge the entire season if you want. Hulu releases theirs kind of like normal network TV, where 1 episode a week, which I kind of like. I'm not a big fan of binging an entire season in one sitting. Although I have gone through about 3 or 4 episodes in one sitting of this 23-minute show about. So my name is Kevin. That was my commentary. Have you checked out The Awesomes at all? And if you haven't, you really, really should. If you're a comic book fan at all, I think you will really enjoy the show. It's probably worth getting the Hulu subscription, which is about $8 a month, just to get this show, I think. Certainly there have been a lot of parody superhero shows in the past. This is just another one of them, but I think this is probably one that has done probably the best, I think. It's just a really fun show. I highly recommend it. It honors the comic book genre, maybe pokes a little bit of fun at it, but not really. It's more, most of the poking is almost a wink and a nod to comic book readers. So if you've seen it and you like it, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the series. And until next time, and I find some other fun show or movie or whatever it happens to be, I'll tell you about it. And if you want to hear about it, click on that subscribe button. You know what to do. So until next time, I want you to go out, have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.